didn't happen, but he was against an inspired Nathan Aspinall, who was fired up by some pundits not giving him a chance. But Luke's going to have to learn to deal with that. But he's dealing with the threat of Joe Cullen so
54.
far, and that's a slip.
Luke, you require 112.
Double top it is.
Game
Double
shot
top
the
is
second
there.
man.
Very, very
Luke Humphreys.
confident start.
Joe, you require 78.
Treble 18 for double 12. 20 for tops now. Plenty of room to the left.
38. Luke, you require 32.
Good effort, but Humphreys has just got to tidy up these doubles, and
24.
that is now
Joe, you require
3 from 14.
40.
11 darts missed at doubles. Cullen looking to level the tie. We've seen that quite a few times this weekend. Just shifting a fly on.
20. Luke, you require
He's giving the old
8.
sarcastic thumbs up to his own dart there. How has he not managed to work his way in?
Joe, you require 20.
If it gets scrappy, it'll suit Joe Cullen, because he's been used to scrapping away in games this weekend. Got to pin this.
Thank you.
A little laugh at the crowd, but this is a big moment. Massive, and he can't see a great deal of it. Looks like he's shifting left.
Oh, that is a ridiculous dart, and even Joe Cullen was impressed with himself there. For the first time in this match, he's in serious danger of falling behind.
Timing from Joe.
140.
This is where he's just got to keep his foot on the accelerator, and he's doing it.
123.
Yeah, brilliant from Cullen. 9 darts thrown, 98 remains, and he will get a go at it.
96.
Search of the ball to try and leave
Joe,
it to
you
a dart. It
require
doesn't get
98.
it. Won't matter anyway if Cullen can pin this, which he won't.
58.
The maximum Luke can get
Luke
is
require
1 dart to win the leg
106.
in this visit. But he should get it. It's double 16. Oh, it's the shot of the champion. That is the shot of the champion.
Joe, you require 132.
Big ask for Cullen. But he's left the ball open if he can pin it. Here we go. Are we going to the decider? No, he's caught the fight and caught the dart.
Luke requires 71.
We'll hope Humphreys fluffs his lines here.
Double 8 to win it.
55.
And Joe Cullen is not out of this just yet.
Joe, you require 43.
He is looking to go back-to-back on the Euro Tour after victory in Hungary.
Is it more deciding leg drama for Joe Cullen? Well, if it is going to be, it's going to rely on more missed darts or doubles for Luke Humphreys.
8.
Frailties on the doubles from Luke Humphreys.
Joe, you
He's only
require
hitting 1 in
32.
5 of his darts at double in this game.
I'm not sure if Cullen had put the darts away, but we
Game
are
shot
going
the
for the
tenth.
third
Joe
time
Cullen.
this weekend involving a match with Joe Cullen for the signing leg.
He's become favourite for the game.
He survived a match start against Darryl Gurney,
120.
and he survived 4 from Humphreys here. 5, sorry.
125.
You hear the anguish from Luke
Joe, you
there.
require 107.
It's in the balance.
Treble 16. Can't get it. He couldn't take the 98 a couple of legs ago. He can't take the 107. Could Luke Humphreys pin 98? He can't.
But
58.
Cullen's last dart in a 5 may restrict
Joe,
him to just 1 dart for the match
67.
here. For yet another 6-5 victory. It's just going to be 1 at double 16.
Not the fly. It cost him at the match play, remember, a few years ago. There's another one. There's an army of them. It's a swarm. Can they stop Joe Cullen beating Luke Humphreys?
Game.
No, they cannot!
And the match.
Joe Cullen, the epitome of composure.
But nearly all of them from the last decade.
He made the finals the World Championship in 2014, and that was kind of his breakthrough, losing out to Michael van Gerwen. He's since gained revenge, but he's just always been there or thereabouts ever since, hasn't he? He's always been a threat in every tournament he's been. He's had a few wobbles in opening rounds, and that will happen again.
45.
He's always there
108.
in the mix, and you preview a tournament, and you're always thinking about him winning the title, Chris, aren't you?
He's thinking about winning this first leg against a throw here, and he can do so by pinning top.
Shot the first leg.
Peter pins
Peter
top.
Wright.
But you said it has, but I think the word you used, flats, has been to describe Smith's performance so far.
It is really difficult to follow a performance like Ross Smith produced earlier on, and Peter Wright is making his move again on the Ross Smith throw. Our first max of this quarter-final.
That's the 7th for Peter in the tournament.
134.
Seeded number 4, that's the number next to his name, is the world number 2, but the seedings for these events based on the Pro Tour Order of Merit.
Back up here, potential 10-dart leg.
145.
Talk about timing.
Ross should require 167.
And unless Ross can pull the 167, he's in real trouble here now. Peter Wright looking for a double break, and to do it in style.
Peter, you require 36.
Double 18, he's had 2 darts at tops. Hit it with each of them.
Game
Only needs
shot
one
the
for that
third
target
leg.
as well, and it is a
Peter
10-dart leg.
Fair play to you. Congratulations, Chris.
60.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, no. Really chuff here. Peter Wright is in a position of comfort here.
98.
Far from his best.
Ross should require
Average has come down,
106.
but that last leg's probably contributed to that. Ross Smith needs a settler. There it is.
Shot on the 5th leg.
And it'll be...
Ross Smith.
He doesn't buckle, does he? Yeah, this is good from Peter Wright. He's not even offering any sort of encouragement to Ross Smith of a comeback here. He's doing the right stuff.
It could be another 11-dart leg to go with a couple of legs to go. And the 10 he had in leg 3.
96. Peter, you require 88.
For the match, does need a bullseye. Definitely does need a bullseye. Double 14 to wrap up this second quarter-final. Oh,
74.
go on. Got a bit of messing around to do with double 7 if he chooses to go straight forward it.
Yeah, well, Smith is now hoping that Wright wobbles in the same way he did earlier on. And it is a double,
60.
as you say, Mark, as you
Peter, you require
express. It does have
40.
jeopardy around it.
It's just not a nice double, is it? But it is a nice double for Peter Wright. He goes through quite convincingly.
A couple of 14s in there for Price. He's looking for another max, a little loose grip, didn't put him off. And we're talking about who is Mr. Perfect. Will it be Perfect Price once again?
180.
3 180s in the leg, but 2 have come from Price. He will not follow it up with a 141, and because he didn't, there's a chance he might lose the leg despite going 6 into the perfect 9.
Sousa, you require 121.
Bullseye. Treble 20. The Price will return for tops for a 10.
50.
And now the move is being made. Now the foot is on the accelerator. And Gerwin Price is up and away.
Well, Jose, to be fair to him, stuck with Gerwin Price in the first half of the match.
55.
But he's not been able to go with him as he stepped things up.
Door opening visit though from Price there. This is only to hold. Shake of the head from Price. He wants it done as quickly as possible, doesn't he? He doesn't want to mess around having to hold his throw in the next leg when he can break in this one.
132.
And he asked the
Jose
question.
requiring 40.
Jose
Answers.
answers.
From the 9th leg. Sousa.
In fact, it takes you to pretty much 164 after 9 darts.
64.
Knocks off the 64 to leave him a 2-darter to close this one out. But if he doesn't, Sousa is going to get a chance, and he would have the darts in the last leg decider.
100.
And Price has not been fantastic on tops, which he now needs to hit twice.
60. Jose require 84.
He could have his pocket picked here, the Iceman. Because Jose, the artful dodger, can lift his wallet with 6. And that's exactly what he's done.
Jose Sousa.
And Gerwyn Price, he's been left on tops in the last 2 legs. He hasn't had a match dart yet. He's going to get match darts here.
140.
And De Sousa has to be careful
I think he's going to get match darts.
to ensure he leaves a finish.
Don't hit a ton.
Come down, come down.
Oh, he's going to get away. No, oh no, he's not.
Come down.
Oh, he has got away with it.
40.
A straight ton would have left a bogey number. Jose De Sousa did not care. 2 at tops. He has one. But he doesn't have the other. It's his first match dart, and it might be the only one he gets, because Jose De Sousa, by hook or by crook, has got a match-winning shot.
A shot he maybe shouldn't have had. But it's treble 19 for the ball. Oh, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Jose De Sousa beds the bullseye.
Better. A lot better from Dimitri van den Bergh.
It's his 9th 180 of the weekend, Dimitri.
Dimitri van den Bergh
100.
knows he'll play better and work his way into his tie. So a big bonus that he took that opening leg. It'd be nice if Dimitri went on and won the event and he gave that
92.
shirt away and he didn't have any spares, 'cause I'm not a fan at all.
I think it will grow on you, you know.
It's not going to grow on me, Daniel, I can tell you now. And I've been a big fan of some of Dimitri's shirts. Not a fan of this one. But it's not about what you wear, it's about what you produce. And these two starting now, aren't they?
Dimitri require 112.
Right, he's going to get a dart at the double. Will there be much faff?
Game
No,
shot
there
the
will
second
not.
leg.
We are
Dimitri
Sons
van den
faff.
Bergh.
Just sit there and farm £3,000 and £4,000 and £5,000 every weekend on the Euros. A little celebration from the Polish Eagle, who doubles his 180 tally in this game. Only takes him to 4th weekend total. As I say, not a big 180 hitter.
85. Christophe require 24.
Only a pretty efficient double hitter though, isn't he?
Well, yeah. Are they efficient on this?
No score.
No is the answer.
Dimitri require
Dimitri, we've seen
125.
this shot completed already this weekend by Geert Nenches, ball 25 ball. I'm going to go treble 20 in tops now, and this is just as good.
Game shot the fifth leg.
Wow.
Dimitri van
That
den
could be
Bergh.
it. What he can do is win 3 more legs here and it's all done. Just that would be enough.
Yeah, I don't see how it wouldn't be. And he has hit more 180s in this game than he had done in his 2 previous matches combined, Christophe Ratajski.
Go to 15,500, which would take him provisionally into 24th spot. That's a lot of clearance, Dan, isn't it?
Staying on the 18th segment. Can he find the bullseye?
61.
And Dimitri van den Bergh, it's one of these shots
Dimitri
where it could
require
be made to
92.
look very easy, or he might not even get a dart at double at all.
Oh, he's playing the percentages. 88. This is big. Gets it. That one will hurt Christophe Ratajski.
Dimitri van den
He
Bergh.
played it the right way. Strange things in his routine, but his routine more often than not works.
60.
Very composed player, Dimitri van den Bergh, and you won't take him out of his routine, out of his sync. Often, many people criticise him for being slow. He's not slow, is he? just a build-up. His release is one of the best releases in the game.
Dimitri
He's at the
require
off-key.
120.
He gets on with it, but there's a lot of process to go through. And this is a bit of it. Trying to compose himself. Can he find the treble? He can. It's a match dart. And Dimitri van den Bergh, far too clinical for a wasteful Christoph Ratajski.
Wright's just been more consistent throughout the tournament, hasn't he? That 111 average that you mentioned, the first 9, that is where he is for the event. That average of around 100 is where he's been for the event. Cullen has been more
59.
fluctuating in his standard.
Yeah, Cullen may brew those 2 missed darts to break in leg 2 at double 15. But it looks like a break's incoming here for Peter Wright. And it is complete control of the leg, potential 11 darter to break in style.
Almost like he's given up on the leg there, Joe Cullen on 299.
Peter, you require 41.
Through towards treble 20, he had to hit it to have any chance of leaving the finish after the first dart.
Game shot on the 5th leg.
Because he knew that was coming.
Peter Wright.
It's a long time away from home, isn't it? And you're constantly back and to events.
Yeah, Price and Wright did actually contest the very first Euro Tour final of this year. A very good final as well. And Price won. And that's one way of getting on the telly.
Cullen in danger here of going a couple of breaks down. 95 remaining. Just trying to stay up there.
Joe, you require 100.
Could have come down for treble 19 to do the double, but fancied squeezing it through. But even if Cullen gets a treble, this would be some shot. Doesn't seem a lot to look at there. Brilliant from Cullen. He's under severe pressure there. Yeah,
That could be for
yeah,
I wouldn't be.
But there's a scoreboard there in the corner that says it's not 6-0. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Cheers.
7th leg, that's
120.
Anyway, you're right. Looking to check a second 11 dart leg of this semi-final.
100. Peter, you require 61.
Staying there.
Why not? 297.
Game
Brilliant.
shot on the 8th
12 dart
leg.
leg. Good one on the forward as well. 5-3 restores the 2-leg cushion.
$49.
Does he think this leg's up? It'd be interesting to see where he goes.
Oh, it's up now.
46. Peter, you require
It should be
52.
up now, unless we have some sort of Christoph Ratajski hitting of doubles here from Peter Wright.
Game
And we
shot
don't
on the
get him
10th
falling
leg.
down there.
Peter
One away.
Wright.
And Joe just needs to wrap up this leg, and then it's just attack if he can in that 12th leg.
He may not need to take it out. We'll see what Peter does here, but he does have these shots in his locker at big times these days as well, doesn't he, Joe Cullen?
85.
Doesn't need it,
Joe,
but
you
yeah.
require 167.
Had a remarkable 1-3-5 in this game. Got to be careful with his setup here.
90.
Good last one.
Peter will put on pressure.
Joe, you require 77.
Keep us going into a 12th leg. One break separates the players,
57.
but it may turn into a second break
Peter,
and
you
a
require
place in the final
89.
for Peter Wright if he takes out this 89.
Gets 2 darts to do so. And he's only needed that many to win any leg in this match. And
Game
Peter Wright is through to the final here
Peter
at the German
Wright!
Darts Open, denying Joe Cullen back-to-back European Tour successes.
Playing big stage darts doesn't matter how many times you do it, and Dimitri van den Bergh is a guy who famously tries to keep himself calm a lot of the time when he's up there. But he's doing that because he's trying to ride that wave of adrenaline to allow him to perform. And no matter how calm you try and keep yourself, it is a factor. Particularly when big scores are flying in. He's opening up with a 14 darter. Jose's hitting back with 180s.
He even toned down the walk-on,
He didn't have a dance, did he?
97.
Chance to double his lead here.
113.
Chooses double 18 and pins it. And it is a fantastic start for a man who's been through a dramatic half hour or so before getting on the stage.
It's not as if he's been skipping loads of European tours. It's just strange how they've fallen.
Also feeds into the theory that that stage is a platform for the really big stages in world darts.
Well, that is a theory.
140.
You're never 100% sure. That's an excellent setup shot for the Portuguese man of scores.
Yeah, he took great care there. Van den Bergh might take care of this on double 14.
93.
A lot of marginal misses in this game, aren't there, in the early stages that could change the direction of it.
Well, first dart's a great guide.
And
he does find the target, Sousa, keeping in touch here. Cover shooting from Jose means he's down to a finish on the Van den Bergh throw.
He's doing in the legs what he's doing in the match, isn't he? Just hanging around just in case he gets an opportunity. That makes it less likely this might be the only opportunity to get the break in this leg.
I would expect him to split it, but I'm not convinced. And he's going straight at it. Yeah, straight at it, straight in. 13 darter. Dimitri Van den Bergh.
This could be the moment the match gets away from him as well.
Well, he's just thrown his best leg of the match, the best leg of the match, the 13 darter. This would be go one better. It's only just in the 17, so he just composes himself.
62. Jose require 141.
Probably going to get another chance.
So check out who's taken out already in the tournament. He won't repeat the feat. And Van den Bergh does return with 3 darts at double 10
91.
to move within 1, and he would have the darts
20.
in the next one.
Moves again.
No score.
Or does he go for the ball for a 16 dart?
Surely not in this situation. Even Jose isn't going to do that. Is that a good guide for the 10s? No, it wasn't. It wasn't close enough, and that certainly wasn't close enough. And he looks at his fingers to suggest he wasn't gripping it properly. And he's losing a grip on this game.
Just keeps missing. And Van den Bergh hits and punishes. I think that's what we've seen from Van den Bergh, isn't it? Games B and C, but I think we're seeing D from de Sousa in this one.
100.
And you have to give him plenty of credit for how he's dealt with what's gone on in the last
60.
hour or so, Dimitri Van den Bergh, to go on and put on this, what is a dominant display by the end.
95 average, missed a load of darts at double, but he has thoroughly outplayed Jose de Sousa in this game. And he has a match dart.
89.
He does not take it, but he is guaranteed more, and a second career Euro Tour final and potentially a first Euro Tour title is within
60.
his reach.
And it would be against a man that was a bit of a mentor. And he's there. Dimitri Van den Bergh has shaken off his troubles.
One of them has averaged 100, sometimes both of them.
Yeah, they know each other's game inside out. Plenty of battles. Peter Wright just pulling away in this leg, and many people think that was the turning point for Dimitri Van den Bergh, as we came out of lockdown and he went and won the match play on debut.
120.
20 for tops. It's not in the way.
Game shot the second man. Peter Wright.
He could win his first Euro Tour title here. He will be the #1 seed in the World Series of Darts finals next week. The week after, he gets to play Euro Tour in his home country. And he'll get a great reception there. He is one of 3 Belgians in the draw.
100.
Kim Huybrechts and Mike de Decker are the other 2.
Yeah, he's of course looking to become the second Belgian to win a European Tour title. The other one is World Cup of Darts partner Kim Huybrechts.
160.
Another in there. Leaves double top for a 160 checkout. Beautiful start. A 120 and a 160. There has been no shortage of drama on the European Tour this year, the greatest tour in professional sport. And it's one that Peter Wright dominated back in 2017.
96.
But has not won a title since.
He's making his move here. And Peter Wright has been really impressive. And as I said, not just this week. In defeat against Jim Williams last week.
137.
Tournament average of, call it 100. First 910. It takes some stopping, and it'll send out a message to the rest of the players. As we said, it's the busiest time of the year.
Straight at the ball for a 10-dart leg. Peter Wright is sending out a message here tonight in Jena.
Just refocus Dimitri Van den Bergh. What a shot that is. And you just look at the draw for Peter Wright. Raymond van Barneveld, Johnny Clayton, Ross Smith, Joe Cullen, Dimitri Van den Bergh. You can argue Ross Smith maybe not as high profile as others, but he's a guy on the up, and he played an incredible game the round before.
PT required 141.
Well, he's had a 120, a 160, a bull finish, but he won't add the 141 to the collection. I'm not sure, you know, if he'd hit that treble 17, he might have gone bull tops, or maybe even top bull.
Dimitri required 44.
He's in the mood.
Certainly is, but so's this man. Could be 3 apiece here. Back-to-back breaks. Maybe. I was just about to say maybe should have moved, but how wrong was I?
He's going to get a chance, and he's already shown that a big combo finish is well within his grasp in this final.
135. PT required 156.
No dissimilar to a 160, a couple of trebles for a double. Just a different double at the end. But it's not going to go. Dimitri Van den Bergh has a chance to lead again. It's got the feel of it could go all the way, and like Dan Dawson said, we've had a series of last leg deciders this year on the Euro Tour.
Dimitri requires 66.
This time last week, the final was pretty much done. 5-1 Cullen led. Completely different story here. Dimitri Van den Bergh leads again, 4-3, 15 darter.
And this has the feel of a game that could go the distance.
140.
I remember commentating on that game. I actually lost in the event to Dimitri the previous round, and
Was that the weekend you beat Joe Cullen?
no, it was a different weekend. I'd played Dimitri, and Dimitri was really clinical against myself, and then he was in charge of a lot of the game against Peter Wright, but Van den Bergh was pipped. But it was just an enjoyable game, as is this one. Bullseye.
136. PT
He
requires
missed tops
76.
in the last leg for 6-3. He has missed the bull there for 6-4. Peter Wright gets 2 darts to level the match.
This is big. And Wright up to the task. We're level again. Back-to-back legs for Peter Wright.
But the The one thing you will say for Peter Wright, he knows more about equipment and Hayes than anybody else on the planet. A maximum from Dimitri van den Bergh. It's only the third one in this final. 2 for Dimitri, 1 for Peter Wright.
Remember when Keegan Brown had a little darts fall out the board in the Grand Slam?
97.
How funny was that? I'm not going to go with Keegan. I was playing him and I enjoyed it.
There we go, some honesty from a darts player.
Right.
No, this is not bad luck, Keegan. You really didn't deserve that. You're against me, I want all your darts to fall out.
When they were falling out as well, I was wishing they'd have a bit of that. I didn't really.
Thinking it.
I told him, get him sorted for your other 2 games in the group and get your head on.
43.
But
Dimitri van den Bergh left
Dimitri
the 92 again.
92.
You need to go for a bullseye this time.
no. You could even have a conservative double-double. That's good. Oh, what a response. And I said early doors, this final had the feel of a last-leg decider.
The setup shot might be very, very good, though. It might be perfect. It's not quite, but he's going to get another chance for what will be a 3rd consecutive break and for the pendulum to swing back in favour of snakebite.
If he can, at 140,
100.
I think he needed more.
Peter,
but again, the way this final's been, if this doesn't go, you wouldn't be gobsmacked if Dimitri popped the 148. But Peter Wright isn't going to leave it to chance, is he? Look at that guy. Look, you see the thickness of the point there, can't you? But he uses that guide and Peter Wright will throw for the match.
But he has averaged pretty much a ton all the way through.
And that is going to put you in the frame to win titles. And he's edging closer to winning this title. It's Peter Wright's to lose now. Van den Bergh cannot find a treble. He's played a couple of sloppy legs here, Dimitri van den Bergh. But on the whole, I think Dimitri will be satisfied. He's playing with a different dart this week as well, but seems to be settling in with it pretty well. But Peter Wright has had all the answers and is 98 points away from victory, and he's got plenty of time with that 98.
He has blasted some players off the board this weekend, Peter Wright. He's had to work very, very hard against others, but this has been the hardest task of the lot in the final against Dimitri van den Bergh. But he has been up to it. He's not going to win it just yet, but he is going to get multiple opportunities so to do when he returns to the board in a moment.
Best case scenario, Dimitri van den Bergh, is that he can leave 1-4-2. He may do it, go out on a high. No, he can't. But Peter Wright, 3 darts for the title.
And the wait is over. The snake bites back in Jena. His first European Tour title for half a decade. He has been superb on his return to action.
Und unser Sieger, dem wir gratulieren, zu 25.000 Pfund Preisgeld. Aber viel wichtiger, seinem 7. European Tour Titel, zum 2. Mal der Interwetten German Darts Open Champion, Snakebite Peter